Good afternoon, my beloved students. This is teacher Mustafa, and this is a grammar and reading revision, but it will be quick, so try to catch up, okay? Our first lesson is talking about simple sentences. The simple sentence gives one idea. Gives how many ideas, guys? Just very good, just one idea. And those simple sentences are they have four kinds. There are four kinds of the sentences: the declarative sentence, the imperative sentence, the interrogative sentence, and the exclamatory sentence. Okay.
Mr. Why didn't you tell to us to be ready again?
Who told you to be ready?
You didn't send us a message that you'll start now.
Okay, never mind. Okay,
Can
so
you repeat again?
yes, we said that there are four kinds of sentences: the declarative sentence, the imperative sentence, the interrogative sentence, and the exclamatory sentence. Each of those sentences has something different. As for the declarative sentence, it gives an information and it ends with a dot. It gives information and it ends with a dot. As for the command sentence, it gives an order and it also ends with a dot. So the difference between the declarative sentence and the command sentence is that this gives an information, but this gives an order. Also for the question or the interrogative sentence, it ends with a question mark and it asks a question. It asks a question, okay? And it mainly starts with the WH word. As for the exclamation sentence or the exclamatory sentence, it shows a strong feeling. And because it shows a strong feeling, it ends with a exclamation mark. It ends with an exclamation mark. This is the exclamation mark. This is the question mark. And of course, you know our friend Dot. I'm sure you know. Okay, so our friend Dot comes with two types of sentences: the declarative sentence and the command or the imperative sentence. Our friend question mark comes with a question, right? So easy. And our friend exclamation mark comes with exclamation or exclamatory sentence. Okay. Now this is the fragment. The fragment is, it's a part of a sentence and it doesn't give you any complete thought. It doesn't give you useful information. It doesn't give you information at all. So it doesn't give you a complete thought. It doesn't give you a complete thought. The comma here, we use the comma to separate two independent clauses. We use the comma to separate two independent clauses. It's so easy and it doesn't need much explanation. Now I need you to tell me on the chat, of course, which one goes where. So do you like to go to play? Shall we put this? Where shall we put this one? Do you like to play? Where shall we put it? No, right where? We put it in the exclamatory, in the imperative. Where do we write it? Great, okay. Any more answers, please? Do you like to play? Where do we put it? Where exactly do we put it?
Mister, I sent it by mistake.
Yes, okay.
I sent it the answer, Mister.
Okay. So, do you like to play it's an interrogative sentence and it ends with a question mark. Now the second one, we like to eat cake. We like to eat cake. Where do we put it?
Mister, can I write it by question and dots because I
No,
have
you can't write the word itself, please. It's easy,
I'm
it's not that hard.
I mean that I'm small and I am not small. I am.
Mister,
Bara,
what is the
Bara,
difference between
Bara,
declarative and
please.
imperative?
Okay,
Guys,
okay,
why do
okay.
you talk a lot? Why do you talk a lot? Just write. We like to eat cake. Where do we put it?
And
Silence.
Declarative and declarative.
Use the chat box. Don't talk, please. We put it in the declarative. Very good. Go to your room. Where do we put it? Go to your room. Where do we put it? Yes, very good. It's imperative. Great, guys. This is so much fun. This is so much fun.
Mr.
Very good. It's
Mr.
exclamatory. Bara, please, please. I
I
understand.
just want to ask you something.
You're super lazy. I get that. Please, let your friends concentrate. Can you help
Super lazy.
me? Can you help me? Can you help me?
Yes, is imperative.
Adam, Adam. It's interrogative. Very good. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Great. Very good. It's imperative. Very good. The green frog hops. The green frog hops. Yes, very good. It's a declarative sentence. Great, guys. Great. I love you so much. I love you so much. It's a what? Yes, very good. It's exclamation or exclamatory because it shows a feeling. I love. Love is a feeling. When is the party? When is the party? When is the party? Yes, it's an interrogative one. We put a question mark. Very good. He can kick the ball. He can kick the ball. Yes, very good. It is a declarative sentence. Very good. It gives information. You can kick the ball. Oh, sorry. Give me that pencil. Give me that pencil. It's an declarative sentence. Very good. And the last one, I won the game. I won the game. Hooray, I won the game. So it is an exclamatory sentence. Thank you.
Mr. I have a question
This one, guys, please. No time for questions. Really, trust me.
about the lesson. I can't differentiate between the exclamatory and the interjection.
And the declarative,
My problem is that sometimes I can differentiate between the exclamatory and interjection or the exclamatory and the interrogative.
the exclamatory and the interrogative. The interrogative will use what, a question mark, and it starts with do, does, did, how, when, what, and so on. Okay. The exclamatory shows a feeling like I love. This is fun. Okay, I'm sad, and so on. Okay, I won. So it shows that he's happy, right?
Okay.
And by the way, the last sentence, I won the game, can be a declarative and can be an exclamatory. Okay. Now this one, we don't have time for it, so I'll just skip it. Now lesson 2 is the dependent and the independent clause. The dependent and the independent clause. And pay close attention to that. We have a clause, it's a group of words, okay, that has a subject and a verb. A subject and a verb. Now the independent clause can stand alone. The independent clause can stand alone. But yes, dependent cannot stand alone. The dependent clause cannot stand alone. And the dependent clause has what? Has one of the wabbits. The dependent clause has one of the wabbits, as you can see here. When is one of the wabbits? Okay. Here, yep, here, yeah. Yes, for the conjunctions. Now let me tell you something, guys. If we have an independent clause plus an independent clause, so together they form something called a compound sentence. And with this compound sentence, we use fanboys. Okay, but if we have an independent clause plus dependent clause, so those together they form something called a complex sentence.
Mr. What I don't understand what is fanboys.
I will tell you now, don't worry. Okay, if we have an independent clause plus dependent clause, we call it a complex sentence. With a complex sentence, we use the wabbits. Okay.
Okay, Mr.
The
I
fanboys are
can-
for and
The fan
more,
for
but,
and
or, yet, and so.
or
Okay, those are
Mr. I
called the
can
fanboys.
differentiate between the injunction and
Mr.
the exclamatory.
Just one at a time, please. One at a time, please.
Mr. You
Yes,
mean
but-
the independent plus an independent or independent clause plus the dependent clause?
No, this
In the
is
first
something,
one,
and this is
fanboy.
different. The fanboys uses two independent. Okay.
Yes.
the fanboys are used for two independent clauses.
Yes, very good. So the fanboys are used for two independent clauses. But here, but the wabbits are used for what? Just a minute.
For dependent and independent.
Very good, for the dependent and independent. Very good, guys.
Mr.
Those are
I
the,
It's
cannot
a complex sentence.
yes, the complex
Mr. I
sentence.
can differentiate between the injunction and the exclamatory.
What's the injection?
Injunction.
Conjunction?
Yeah, no.
Conjunction is
The conjunction.
describe
No.
is
Just a minute. So the conjunction is, like or and so on. It's a conjunction. It's not a sentence. It doesn't give a complete thought. Okay.
conjunction is the
Like the fragment, Mister? Like the fragment?
The fragment doesn't express a complete thought, but the sentence does. This is the difference, okay? So now let's get back to our business. Here, we have a complex sentence. This complex sentence has independent and dependent clauses. And we have what with them? We have the wabbits. We have the wabbits, and this is our work now. We have a complex sentence. This complex sentence has one dependent clause, one independent clause, plus the wabbits, okay? Now tell me, the first one, the underlined, is it a dependent clause or independent clause? Very good. It is a dependent clause. Very good. What about the second one? It is dependent also. Why? Because we have whenever, and whenever is one of the wabbits. Whenever is one of the wabbits. Now, number three, what do you think about it? Very good. It's also a dependent because after is one of the wabbits. Very good. Now, number four, what do you think about number four? Very good. Number four is independent because it doesn't have any wabbits in it. Number five, what do you think about number five? Great, 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 great. Number five is independent because it doesn't have one of the wabbits in it. What about number six? What do you think about number six, guys? Very good. Very, very good. Number six is dependent because it has when, and when is the one of the wabbits. Now let's go for the reading. The path to Paperson and Louis Shakin Paperson. Okay. Here, the genre. The genre is informational text. Now, the informational text gives facts or gives fiction? Talks about facts, talks about fiction. What do you think? Answer in the chat. Does it talk about facts or does it talk about fiction?
Facts.
Facts. Very good. Qusay, use the chat box, please. Thank you. So the informational text talks about facts, okay? And it has three important elements. And please remember that. They have three important elements. The first one is the main idea. The second one is the detail. And the third one is the text feature. The text feature is very important. The text feature is really important. You remember when we saw the pictures and I told Yahya what is this, and he says that this is a bug and it devours the cotton. That's in the previous story, but in this story, when we saw the two boys that didn't look like each other, and one was deported back to China, when we saw Angel Island, when we saw lots of things. So those are text features. So the most important things in an informational text are its elements. The elements are three: the main ideas, details, supporting details, and the text features. Okay. The main idea is the big point of the story. It's what's the story mostly about. Okay. You can find it in many places. You can find it in the title. And let's jump there. Here. Yes. You can find it in the title. You can find the main idea in the title. You can find the main idea in the topic sentence. Topic sentence is the first sentence of the paragraph. Okay. And you can find it at the end also sometimes. And sometimes you just guess the general idea from the whole text. What is the whole text talking about? Okay, so again, in order to know the main idea, Qusay, pay close attention. In order to know the main idea, we simply go for the title, right? We go for the title first. Then we go for the topic sentence. The topic sentence. If we didn't find it, we search the passage for the main idea and we understand it. Sometimes it can be at the end. Okay. Now the supporting detail, like examples, they give examples to support the main idea of the text. Okay. Here, can you tell me what is the main idea here in the text, please? So type it in the chat. Use the chat box to give me the main idea.
Mister, yesterday when I studied, I opened the book, there was a text evident.
Text evidence, yes.
What we use it for the main idea?
No, that's not now. It's not here at the moment. We don't connect the main idea to the text evidence, okay? Text evidence are the supporting details. Very good. So the main idea here about what, guys? Use the chat box.
What, Mister? I didn't hear you well.
What is the main idea in this passage? What is the main idea in this passage, guys? The main idea here is what? Homeless people. Very good. Homeless people and their problems. Very good. Now, can you please tell me what are the supporting details or the examples here? The supporting details or the examples. I need to know them, please.
Mister,
Very good. So the supporting details are many and they are all over the paragraph. The first one,
yeah, they are. The whole paragraph, it is the supporting details.
yes,
That it is
most of the paragraph side is the supporting details. Yes. The first sentence or the topic sentence has the main idea, and the rest of the paragraph has the supporting details. Now I need you, yes, here, no, we don't need that. Yes, here, I need you to read this one and give me the main idea, please. Sorry, what's your answer here? Use the chat box. Kusai, use the chat box. Bara, use the chat box.
No, I didn't understand the diagram and the diphthong.
The what?
The diphthong and the diagram.
The diagram from the last period.
Yep, I wanted to say to you, but the session ended.
Okay, we will get to that later. Let's just focus on the reading. Okay.
We already solved it.
Okay. Kusai, where's your answer? I need your answer, Kusai. No one's going to answer this but you.
Mr. Talk about the part of
Kusai.
Mister, I answered it.
Yes, Safe, I can see your answer. Great.
and
Kusai,
me.
send me your answer on the chat box.
Mister, my answer it is the last one. C.
Yes, the answer is B. The rainforest is home to many creatures. It is home to many.
Okay, another
Now,
one.
yes, another one. This is a bit long, so I will give you more time. You'll have like, let's say 4 minutes would be enough. Okay, take your time. I am holding the watch right now. Great. Very good. Your answers are great. I really like your answers. Yahya, Saif, Malik. Yahya, Saif, Malik, and Muhammad Taha. Great, guys. Great. That's really good. I really like it. Very good, Muhammad. Very good. Okay, so the main idea here, as you can see, very good, is that learning games don't address all of the learning needs in schools, but they can be effective addition to traditional learning. Yes, learning can be fun, so we need the video games, but can we just go for the video games all the time and leave the teacher and so on? No, very good. We should do it from time to time. Now let's review the vocabulary on page 35. Okay. We don't need that actually. Yes, here. I'm sure you're all familiar with music. It's a sound, and the musician is someone who is playing the music, right? Also, yep, yeah. Now, let me ask you, Tariq, what is the meaning of citizen?
Citizen means the people who belong to a particular place.
Very good. The citizens are the people who belong to a particular place. They live there, They work there, they've been born there, and they have the nationality of this place.
Like in
Thank you.
Saudi Arabia, the Saudians are citizens because
Very good. The
Saudi
Saudis are citizens.
Arabia
Very good. Very, very good. Thank you very much, Tarek. You are of a great help.
and
Really, bravo.
its citizen is residents.
Yes, and the other people, the Syrians and the Egyptians, for examples, are
Residents.
residents. Very good. Okay, Muhammad Taha, can you give me the meaning of immigration?
Yeah, migration sir, is the action of traveling from another country to another for living.
To live. Very good. It is the action or the act of moving from one country to another to live and work. Very good. Thank you very much for that. Save.
Yes, mister.
Opportunity.
Opportunity means a chance.
Very good. It means a chance. Great. Thank you very much for that. Bara, processing.
What?
Processing.
Processing is series of steps in a legal way.
Yes, series of steps. It's a series of steps
Mister.
in a legal.
Mister.
Just a minute. Let's just finish that. Then I will listen to you, please. 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 Ahmed
Okay.
Osama admitted. What does it mean? Admitted means? Ahmed?
Yeah.
It means what? Admit means what? Admitted means? Ah, you're great. Say it. Abdurrahman, can you help us? Admit means what? Adam, Muhammad Majid, anyone? Admitted means what?
I know. Admitted means to a place.
Accepted.
Admitted
Very
means
good.
to be accepted into an area.
Very good. Admitted means to be accepted into some place. Very good. As you can see here, those are the meanings. Okay. And I hope we've, oh, it's practice time. Oh, so the citizens are the residents. Though it's not correct, guys. This is not correct. Okay. Here, write the answers down in the chat box, please. Use the chat box to write the answers now. Okay, opportunity is a chance. The processing is Abdurrahman, don't spam. Handling, very good. And immigration means less people coming to live. Great, guys, huh? She was what? To the hospital for observation. Huh? Admitted. Very good. A computer is a device for handling of playing of information, right, guys? Playing information. Yes. Yes, very good. Processing information. Very good. Number 7, I invite every. Yes, very good. Citizen. I invite every citizen. Very good. So thank you, and I will see you again tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye.